Metzor. Actually, I feel like the shot a little bit. Sweet. Charlie, you there? I guess you stepped away.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Go ahead and roll for Metzor's initiative.
Okay. 17 plus is 630. I forgot to take the 13 off.
21. 21. Okay. Alright.
Real bitch.
Alright, first up then is okay, Orbis is about 50 feet in the air and is that the eyeball in the center where you can make out like the form of a fiend like roiling inside within the eyeball, and Orbis's body, aka Vhalantru, is is like exuding a tar-like, a slimy substance from his body on top of that. Yeah.
Mm.
Um, his you can see like you can see you can't really see. Oh, can you? Like a very faint shimmer, extremely faint, like an outline that's like coned in on your party, which nullifies everything that you had on you that was magical. And it's Cynthia's turn.
Are you gonna draw the cone line or no?
It's
That's what
hard.
I'm saying.
It's hard because he's up in the air and it's all three dimensional. I can't really draw it.
No, I know. We just like make like a triangle.
Huh?
If he's up in the air, then
Yeah, he's up in the air, but he's aiming it diagonally, and I don't know how to draw it.
I mean,
we're gonna have to use. We have to go. We're gonna just have to. No, I know. He's got that bottom half.
With the triangle.
That bottom half of the room, I guess.
The entire room? Like the entire half
No,
of
I
the
said
room?
the bottom half.
That's what I mean. I don't know.
We're just gonna have to use our mind's eye. But whatever square you go in, I'll tell you whether or not your shit turns back on or not.
So let's put it this way. You see like that blue thing I just made? Like half the room, like that.
Everybody down there except for Metzor is in it.
Got it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't do. There's no really possible way to accurately for me to cone out where it is because he can change his cone however, every round's up, down, left, right. It's 3D. I can't really. I have to. I just have to be my best judgment really. The only thing I know is it's a 150-foot cone, so it starts as two squares in front of him, and then it just keeps spreading out and out and out. Now I'm assuming 50 feet up in the air from where he's at, aimed in your party's direction. It's gonna catch everybody in it.
50 cone, you said 50-foot cone?
It's a 150-foot cone.
Oh, yeah, that's very large.
It's a large fucking.
Claudius sort of knew that. He knew it was like around 90 feet. It's longer than what he thought, though.
What? Oh, beholders? No, they're 150 feet normally.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Metsuwa is not in it because that's where he moved this guy. Because I remember saying, "Where are you moving you guys to?" And he moved them all the way over there. I was like, "Oh, okay." Cynthia. Some stuff, man. Damn.
So Cynthia just exits the room. 5, 10, 15.
That's coming from somebody's speakers. It ain't my speakers.
What?
The music.
Oh, not me.
How high up is he again?
Okay. 15 foot?
50 feet up in the air.
Okay. 50 or 15?
50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 50 feet. Sucks I can't hear it on my end. Oh well. Cynthia is looking for a way.
I moved out of the room and now I'm just looking at this
No,
stuff.
that door closed. Those doors automatically close after 3 rounds.
Okay. So she's right here.
So
No, we can still move her back here. Thanks.
Claudius had opened it and everybody had moved in, started looking around. Then it closed in.
The door last opened 1 round, or is it 3 rounds?
She opened it. It's 3 rounds before it closes back.
Got it.
So if I went in there and he was there.
No, he didn't show up until after it closed. Party all went in the round, a couple of rounds of.
So we had 3 rounds to do something?
Talking and looking around. Metzor went all over the other side.
If we had 3 free rounds, because this is my first time seeing that we're in this room with this guy. So, if we're
I know your party
rounds,
went in. He opened the door. Party went in. Party's doing what they normally do, looking around. As you're looking around.
No, I wouldn't. I'm saying is there just mechanically 3 rounds passed by?
Oh yeah, because that's right. No, yeah, it was because Vhalantru went to inspect the sigil. Claudius moved. That's why they're both there. Claudius is next to him, trying to.
I'm for purposes of buffing. I'm saying for 3 rounds, I would have been casting spells for 3 rounds. If I was Cynthia, because she wouldn't be looking around. She had no reason to. Because the rest of the party is looking.
I don't understand why she hasn't buffed in any of the other rooms. Why suddenly now?
Because there's nowhere else to go. This is clearly the last room. We came down here because this is a hole where we're looking for Vhalantru.
You probably don't remember the last session. Your characters had other places to explore. You chose to do the second
There's
level.
another level downstairs.
You chose to do the second level, and you came in this room. You actually passed by this room and then came back to it later.
I thought we were descending through like this hole in the floor continuously. It's pretty obvious. The only person, and we heard the sounds of.
Matt, you forgot. It was like
we saw the,
you guys went to the third level.
Yeah.
We were in the second level, and then we got to fly and using benign transposition, and I get everybody in the second level first. We never explored the third level.
I'm not talking about the third level. I'm talking about the anticipation of battle. We tracked the shield golem or the shield whatever. We were tracking it, and you said that it basically was jumping down because we didn't see any way to get down other than to jump off the side. And so we know the shield golem is coming this way, and clearly it's not going to climb. So I'm already anticipating that we're going to come across battle. That's what was happening in my head. The minute you said that Zion was tracking the shield golem and he saw that he goes down.
Yeah, but that didn't happen. And you were here when everybody walked into this room, and you didn't say anything about buffing.
Because I didn't know we had 3 rounds. I thought we were going right into battle. We didn't do anything else but enter this room last time I was here.
No, nobody knew they were going into battle. Not until the freaking door closed, and then the walls opened up, and fucking Orbis came out.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Your characters were exploring areas before you even came in here. Like, there was this big-ass room.
I had out of character. It's on me.
Orbius and
it's on me.
Vhalantru,
Out of character.
and then the ritual. Nobody said anything.
So I guess basically that's what it was. Like, out of character, I knew this was the final fight because nothing else would come down here but a beholder. It's created for a beholder, so I know this is going to be the final fight. But I guess those feelings didn't transfer in character.
Nobody knew. I mean,
come on, bro. There's no steps. The only way you get down here is flying.
No, I meant like nobody knew this would be the room. So,
this would have to be.
No, because you guys were on a third level,
that 100 like
100 feet below this one.
It didn't look like.
And there were doorways in a hallway that was not explored.
I'm not talking about doors in a hallway. I'm talking about a hole that's in the floor that's to float down to get into.
That's not this room.
Right, this room. This room is the only room that looks like it's made perfectly for a beholder.
No, the entire area is made for a beholder because. Okay, you clearly need to. Okay, look over here. That was the hole everybody came down, and you went further down that hole, in fact, and fell down here. And there was a door here.
We only went to the second floor because Claudius insisted.
And there's a hall here that nobody bothered with. And your party agreed, let's go back up and explore the second floor.
I don't remember going back up. I remember getting down to this floor,
okay.
And then we decided from this floor to go down.
We're all telling you.
How to get everybody up there. And then you even yourself, man, you're going to have Cynthia fly up there. And after you don't waste your magic yet. Conserve your magic, and I'll be trying to be benign transposition.
Right.
I must have been on autopilot.
I think you were. You were half asleep last session. And then you guys went to this room, and then you opened this door, and you saw the ritual with the three humanoid beings.
The 3 people.
They disintegrated when the ritual completed. Right as soon as the door opened, and I think you guys. What happened? You guys let the doors close, and you were like, "All right, we'll check that out later." And you checked this hole over here, and you realized there was another hole leading down. So you're like, all right, well, before we check that hole, let's actually check this one room. So you went back to this room. Claudius opened it back up, and everybody went in. And you guys started inspecting the. I know Vhalantru and Claudius started inspecting, like, the circular area. That's why they're standing there.
Vhalantru did a huge check, and Claudius did an arcana check to check out what that ritual was about.
And I walked to the back of the room, I remember.
He did a huge check to see what happened to their anatomy or whatever.
And Orbis came down.
And then Orbis came out. There's only one discrepancy I do have, Lou.
What's the discrepancy?
Lou.
Yeah.
Was Claudius not able to sense him, even if he was hiding or invisible because of his dragon sight?
Remember, well, it was blocked by stone. A stone door had opened, and that's where he came through, and the golems came
Oh,
through.
you
And
were
3,
behind the stone
yeah,
door, huh?
and don't forget,
Mhm.
over
And that works.
and over
That's
3,
what I remember. Everything was empty when we walked in.
Yeah, yeah.
I wonder if Matt
You
Sam was
said
coming.
over
What
3
is
for the
this?
stone blocks of detection.
I get mad, like, you're not understanding my language.
That roadblocking.
I was just trying to get caught up. I don't remember any of this shit.
Yo, let's do a little budget Civil War next week, son.
Your subconscious must have taken over, son.
Yeah, that low budget Civil War was like, I ain't gonna front.
And you were saying, okay, let's do this, let's do that. But late, doing a heel check. Doing that, you actually, I guess you must have been like sleepwalking, son.
No, I don't remember going. I remember like deciding which way to go, but I don't remember going all the way down to the 3rd floor and deciding to come back up to the 2nd. For some reason in my memory, I have it when
That's
we
where
had
I
a
climbed
choice
up. You remember right there?
Mm-hmm.
That's where I climbed up. Final, which I'm sure he remembers, he used his fly boots to fly back up. Yeah. Everyone else, you're like the only one that doesn't remember that. We all did that. And then Claudius beat Mantra's position, everyone else up there.
That's just not
So,
really.
that's 3 of us that are basically saying the same thing, man.
No, I'm not saying I don't believe you. I just said I don't remember it. I mean, you can keep telling me that it happened, and I believe you. I just don't remember it. I don't
yeah, I was saying,
remember experiencing it.
I think he's right. He was on autopilot, and
Well, I know it, nigga. Yo, the Civil War theme song for that freak is so good.
Cynthia, you said she delays. She delays a turn.
We just roll initiative now. Cynthia's first. What does Cynthia do?
He said she delayed.
Delay, right?
Yeah.
Oh, half of the room, Darren.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, down. We're all in a cone of anti-magic. You're the only person at the moment that's not under the cone of anti-magic yet. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why Cynthia delayed, because she did not do that. What
did I roll for initiative?
You're up there. You're after Fellion. You're the 3rd person up. That's the one. 21 total.
Copy that. Gotcha.
21 total turkey. Which is bonus +2. Fellion delays also. Metzoa.
Yes, sir.
It is your turn.
Okay. Quick question. I have my regular buffs, alright, like nothing, not the super ones, but the AC and all that shit and all that.
The buffs that are currently on: Hero's Feast, Bark Skin.
Okay, that's all. Because that's all I remember. I remember that. Bark Skin is being
your drunken key points are maxed.
Okay. What I'm going to do is, how high is he in the air? I can't just walk up and attack him, right? Obviously, he's floating.
Floating 50 feet up in the center of that room.
That means I would have to teleport up and kick him. Yeah.
You're sure?
Alright, so let's do that. Let's also activate, what is that thing that makes you can't teleport? I have that on my Amazon, right?
Dimensional anchor?
Yeah, excuse me, dimensional anchor, thanks man. And I will also be doing a
swift action.
A headbutt with it.
Headbutt?
Yeah.
Okay, headbutt.
Actually, yeah, and let's do it this way though. Let's make it a key point to attack. And
well, the key point costs a swift action, so does the amulet.
Okay. Alright, so then let's go with a snap kick then. So at least I get 2.
Snap kick? Well, you're gonna hit once and start falling.
And I don't get 2 attacks then? And the same time, like 2 attacks falling, or just 1?
It's one attack, and then your character starts falling.
Okay, cool. All right, never mind. We're not gonna do snap kick, obviously. So then let's just go
snap
with
kick's
that
part
attack.
of snap kick's part of a full attack.
And I'll go for a headbutt, attacking him so need to be.
As headbutt, swift action for the. So.
Actually, I don't think it works because he's not even human, right? Wait, how does that work? Just go for Stunning Fist then. That's fine.
I think yeah, Stunning Fist could work. But I
That
think
does damage, right? Let's make sure it does damage first. So I need to be available. I have to make sure I hit him first.
what does headbutt do?
Well,
Headbutt.
it's not you.
Oh, I see what headbutt is. It leaves the foe reeling. If the attack hits and the foe is the same size or smaller, you can make a combat maneuver check. If the foe is not of the same creature type, you take a -8 penalty on the check. Well, he's not even your size, so.
Yeah, he's bigger than me, right?
Yeah, he's bigger than you. Otherwise,
Okay.
it would have
Alright,
worked.
cool.
So,
Sure.
do you want
Alright,
to?
so.
Can spend one. I'm trying to think of this. Oh yeah, you're a swift action for the amulet. All right, so you got +17, +18, +18 to hit.
I think it's plus 18 since my nerf. Not really a nerf, but you know, I gotta be buffed.
Dimension.
Alright,
Oh, it uses 2 points.
so.
2 key points used.
Let me roll
Move
that.
actions. You're up there. Let's see if you
Plus
hit.
18. Teleport up. Attack. That's. Oh my god, of course. That's awesome.
Oh.
Let's see if it's a critical fuck up.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yep, it is.
It is.
And go ahead, have fun with that, Lewis.
What'd you get?
7.
For the critical fuck up, you got a total of 33.
Mm-hmm. I wish I'd seen those rock balls on the side. I don't think that's that good, but it doesn't matter.
Total of 30. Total of
Huh?
Total of 30. That 33 total, not a critical fuck up. You can sit on.
Well,
You could sit on that one.
man, bro, the fuck I roll a 1. Look how much shit is that?
Now the critical fuck up means if you fit. Critical fuck up is you roll, and if you fail to beat the AC, the critical.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just upset that I fucking rolled.
No, I know. But at least you have an idea of his AC. You have an idea what his AC is.
He's a beholder. Don't really have high AC. Just annoying to hit because you can't fly, you know.
Right. How are you attacking me?
I teleported up there to, you know, I could teleport.
Oh.
That's actually. I was gonna teleport kick stun. If he falls, and then.
Oh, and the stunning attack was used.
Yeah. Alright. Well, I tried, guys. You're real.
Stunning 1 out of 13.
That's
That's his.
Do I have another action to
That's
stand
his
up or no?
1 out of. Wait, 13. I thought you had more stunning attacks than that. 14. Okay, I thought so. 'Cause I had 13 down for some reason. Alright, your first 1 out of 14 stunning attack.
Yeah, he really stunts.
Right now.
Yeah, really, that's why.
All right.
Don't ever need to have someone do this shit.
Zionel.
And you can that stun attack now.
Oh wait,
That's
Zionel had 24. Why did he? Hold up. Zionel was supposed to. You had 24, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, he was supposed to
Yeah,
go
you should hit
first.
with touch AC.
You're supposed to. Yeah, you go first, Zionel.
Oh wait, so that's our no count?
No, everybody's turn counts. It's just
Shit.
for some reason when I know what happened. I descended the initiative order, and then I ended up getting Xynos and Metsors afterwards.
Well, I don't know. I think I was.
Alright,
It's supposed to be Xynos, Cynthia, Feli,
will-
and Metsor.
full attack Orbis, rapid shot, I'll spin action point for an extra attack.
Would be yes. Holy shit.
Alright. Action point for an extra attack, and you rapid shotting. Take off. I'm going to take off a +1 bonus due to being in the anti-magic area. So that would be.
Can't wait to see the Charles panel in it.
That would be 17 minus 2.
So
that would
this
be
18, 18, 18, 13, 8.
15, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Hold up. It should be. The action, so that should be 315.
That's a 1 on the last one.
17 missed.
He has really high touch AC then.
The 31 struck his body, and as it struck, his entire body sheened like when the sunlight hits metal, kind of a sheen.
It's from Slytherin.
And the bullet ended up gliding up and hitting the ceiling. The 25, same situation. The 16 missed. The 6 definitely missed. And
wow.
And since you rolled a 1 on that last one, your firearm's broken.
What? And does he have to roll the fuck up or no? Like critical.
The rifle's
just broken.
It's just broken. I can still shoot it, or I can spend a turn to fix it.
Right. He can still shoot it. Yeah, he can still shoot it, but he has a. You can still shoot with it, but I think it's -2 to attack and damage with it, and your crit is ×2 instead of ×4.
Oh, I used to hear nigga shit break. I don't know, man. Like, this shit was custom made. Like, it's just breaking. I don't know.
It's broken before when you roll the 1.
Just break.
Yeah, misfire. Yeah.
It doesn't explode if I get a critical fuck up.
Right. At least it won't explode on it.
Yeah. If you don't have an advanced firearm and you roll a 1, you risk that shit exploding.
Yeah, I think we need to change rules on these ones. So these ones is dangerous. No, I'm serious. Like, you're laughing. Like, since when the ones like just do that all the time? You know, why the ones come up more than 20?
All right. Cause I know it's. Orbis is like.
Fuck Orbis.
I know I rolled the initiatives. Where are they?
They got Orbis stock the Doom.
Oh, there it is.
He said, "Oh, behold Orbis." That's Orbis' new name, Dr. Doom. He said, "Oh, behold Orbis." I'm not bad about that now, but that's necessary, so I'm back to life now. Yes.
Alright, so everybody else's turn went Fario. What are you gonna do, Fario?
This thing always sounds like Cheerios to me.
It sounds like Cheerios. Fario goes over towards the nearest golem. Actually, and he stands next to Vhalantru while doing that. And he readies an action. Claudius's turn. Claudius.
I got something I gotta do real quick. Can I just go after Kai? I need like 5 minutes.
You got a little bit.
Alright.
Wait.
Alright.
One of the chosen ones. You good? Kids?
Yeah.
You take your time.
You can do Kai's though. Obviously, I better go before Orbis.
I'm not fucking back at you like that. No, fuck.
I was gonna say I don't want the Claudius to delay before Orbis. That would suck.
You didn't let me know what Cody's doing there. The Orbius playing some crazy shit. Cody's is the reaction right now.
I'm curious when he's planning to pull out.
You're Bucky Barnes, son.
Because I know.
Kev said we fight.
Knowing Claudius, he's gonna move across the room to get out of the anti-magic fucking cone.
I can't do shit.
I don't know what he's gonna cast. Let's see what he has on his spell list. Claudius, what are you casting? What are you trying to surprise me with?
Huh?
What the fuck is? Oh, there's his spells. Oh, he still has Chain of Light.
damn it, but like, why can't they stop flying? I need to get flying. That's the thing. He's flying too much.
He still has 3 6-level spells open? Jeez, what the fuck?
It'll be the time for Zalarian to pop and say, "Oh my gosh!"
He's probably gonna bust out. I know that's gonna come. Unfettered heroism. What else does he have?
So look at that X spells. I'm kind of cheat on you.
Because I'm trying to. I know Pachono.
This nigga's cheating.
He's gonna fucking know. He's gonna Nova the shit out of Celerity. He still has Celerity open. Oh my god.
Celerity, nigga. I'm gonna make you back. Celerity.
Shit you not. He is. I think that's gonna. He's gonna be casting 2 spells with Celerity. D&D tools.
Celerity.
We all did.
No, we've been alright if I got one attack off, but so ain't doing it.
Oh my god.
So we good. We can cast leprosy.
It's immediate action. Yeah. Alright, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna move, cast a spell, cast Celerity so that he can cast another spell. He's gonna try and knock it. He's probably gonna run over right next to Mentor, so he's protected.
Oh, that's it.
Watch. That's exactly. Don't even say anything. I'm gonna see if that's his tactic.
Right when you next to Metsu, you know you say you're thinking it's that melee. I think it's next to you, like, oh, I hurt you. Melee. So I come around the corner, like, what?
Waiting for freaking Orbis's turn.
Orbis. We're trying to disintegrate niggas. Disintegrate spot. Watch the wait till my barbarian come on through that 14. It'll be crazy, nigga. Gotta discuss the character with you soon. We'll be like, yo, listen. Let me know how this shit works. You're gonna be upset. Clearly, it would be easy to counter him, though, too. Just, I think it's a my spell. Yeah.
Ooh. No, I need to figure out what eye rays are getting blasted all over the place.
My bad.
That was 5 minutes? That shit was quick.
Alright.
I go. Alright, so I'm an anti-magic shooter, you said?
Yeah, you're within the area.
I've been neglecting clothes. I don't even all the whole week passed, and now they let this character shoot a spell. Hold on a second. Let me open this shit up. I've been working. I've been freaking brainstorming my fucking patterns and shit instead of working hard. Alright, listen, I'm not gonna let them in spell for. Anyways, in the meantime, so that means my movement goes from 40 to 30 feet for now. If I were to move over here, let's see, 10, 20, around the area where Messor is at.
That sounds like a plan.
I saw him being able to freaking teleport up there and shit.
Right.
So Claudius is making an educated guess that there's no anti-magic shield in that vicinity, at least for now. So Claudius goes like, Orbis.
Moves with a smug ass face right now.
Hey, yo, I do have a smug face right now. You're right. And here.
Put your camera on, son. Let's see this face. I want to see Claudius' face.
Comes this shit out. I know it's a freaking glorious spell about to catch right now. Where is it at? Right? From a knowledge check, is he resistant to is spell resistance?
Beholders normally don't. Beholders normally don't. But
But he's been augmented,
this
right?
yeah he's clearly been augmented. So whatever
Let me see. We've been encountering a lot of Demodons. It seems like, does it look familiar to Demodon?
I'm trying to think. I think you guys fought something that was possessed that was infused with Demodon earlier, right? I think there was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Similar situation, a different kind of Demodon because unlike the last one, which I think had like a black tar-like substance covering its body, his is more slimy and um, reddish in color, and you can actually see the like a mirage of the fiend's soul like moving around within its central eye as if it's trapped in there.
But he probably has like demonic or whatever this creature is, a demon type abilities there, right? Including spell resistance.
Um, you're not sure. It's a possibility. Spell resistance might be a possibility.
A possibility.
But if it's gonna have Demodon, he's probably gonna be immune to acid. Um, have freedom of movement. Um, resistance to cold and fire.
Got you. But he's still a living creature though, right?
He's still a living creature. Yeah, he's still a living creature. Still an aberration.
All right. In that case. I'm trying to make up my mind between like these two spells. Meaning, by Nemo. No, that's not like me. I just don't know which of its saves. From my knowledge check, do I know traditionally? I know there's an augmented whatever aberration beholder. What is traditionally like their weak or their weakest save?
Aberrations got goodwill.
They have goodwill.
Fortitude is the weak. That's what I try to stop.
The fortitude and reflex would, on average, be low.
So will is their highest, and reflex and fortitude is a toss up. It'll be low and stuff. All right. Well, reflex makes sense because of the big creature trying to float around and crap. All right. Damn, this spell I don't want to cast is the will save, though. I think I'm going to still do that because it's my highest level spell. Well, it might make up for it. Knowing your ass, though, it probably has like will save plus 25 some more. Which, even if I roll a 19, probably still fail. I know that KO is my shit don't work. Battlefield control is a waste of time with this dude. Because he can just dispel it. Not dispel it, anti-magic grade. The moment of truth has come.
Like that.
He's 50 feet in the air, you said, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
He's like, I'm gonna. As soon as the fucking choir comes on, he's like, I'm gonna do it.
He's casting, right? um, he's gonna use his level 6 slot.
Alright.
Level 5. No, level 6 slot, yeah. And he's gonna cast Freezing Glance. He has plenty of eyes, so I'm hoping maybe he gets a penalty because he has all those eyes. Probably not.
Wait, you casting Fusion Glance? Is that part of the...
Freezing. What?
Hold on.
From his open slot. It's one of the spells that he knows.
I know that, but it's not on his... It's not on his spell mastery list, right?
No, it's not. Let me see.
So it'd be a full round action for him.
Oh, I can only move 5 foot. Can I do that then? Where was I? Next to Vhalantru, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even if I were to move 5 foot here, it's still anti-magic shield, right?
Alright. Because he's aiming it, like, at a diagonal, so, like, he's catching, like...
Alright. I can't even do that shit. Damn. That basically, like, weakened him severely now. There's the very good spells he can't cast at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Maybe.
Still something he could do, though. Alright, this is what he's gonna do for now. You said that reflex is usually one of his weak save. It's my work. The Blue Lord's Chain of Light.
What's that do?
What did I fucking say?
If he fails what?
If he fails his reflex save, he'll be paralyzed and he cannot dimension, he cannot teleport.
He can't do
shit. He can't do shit.
Oh, okay.
It'll be basically you guys will cook the ground him until his ass dies.
Alright, cool.
I know.
That's
Oh my
what are you laughing
god.
at?
Huh?
What the hell are you laughing at?
I want this turn to finish because this
You
is.
gotta finish your turn first.
Are you rolling the save or?
I don't know, man.
Roll up the charter, you got it.
He's scared. He's scared he might roll mad low. Is what it is. I'm scared he might roll high. So we're both nervous right now. Like.
I'm having like a mental difficulty right now. Chain of light? I don't even remember what it does. I mean, I know what it does, but it is. Target's reflex. No spell resistance. So it's
Oh my god, really?
yeah, so let me see this shit. I hope it works. I bet Lewis has some shit prepared for this spell. He anticipated it. It's level 6 spell. The most powerful spell he has.
If you just paralyze.
Plus 15. Plus 15.
It'll be 15. It'll be 15 to your roll. Damn.
Plus 15. 9 plus that intelligence plus 6. That's 15.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna roll my reflex DC, but don't tell me if it's successful yet. I want to see if I'm gonna action point it. I want to see what my roll is.
Action point it. Just in case.
Action point into it.
You already know, son. Action point that shit. Like, what the fuck?
That shit comes out right there. That nigga be like,
A 5.
that nigga, yeah, what are you doing? He rolling displacement or something.
32 DC Lewis reflex save for chain of light.
Not 32,
That's
30,
more than 32,
38.
38.
38, my bad. 38. I got reflex save, son.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second.
That spell's legit. I got that shit prepared in my slot.
It's like,
I don't care.
Yo, Lewis, stop fucking laughing.
you laughing at, son?
Hold on.
You drunk it or some shit?
No.
He's my best friend. So was that. So was I. Yeah. Displacement.
It's a 6th level spell.
It's a 6th level spell. 6th level spell, yeah.
To identify it would be 15 plus 6 is 21.
You didn't identify that shit. You don't know what the fuck that shit does.
So 11 plus. Okay, he knows what it is. All right.
Bullshit. If I see him trying to see what it is, I will do concealed spell casting, son.
You can't do it as you know he's like you can't even tell you can't tell by you can't tell by all his eyes moving around if he's like analyzing what your spell is as you're casting it.
I got a high ass knowledge dungeoneering. I know.
You guy has
I've been studying past 14
but your guy has low wisdom. He kind of slipped his mind.
It's right. No, you're right.
He said, "I'll conceal spellcasting."
Roll that one.
Okay.
Roll that one. Roll that one on that reflex. Automatic fail.
Okay.
Roll that one, son.
Okay, the chains of light shoot out.
Avengers.
They snake right all up into the sky, and then they wrap all completely around Orbis like a mummy, like. And Orbis, the chains just slide right off of his body and just fall to the ground and vanish.
Bitch ass. I got my.
And then you
teleport because I got.
And then you realize that's when you realize shit, they have freedom of movement on.
Oh, really? Is that a normal beholder trait that I should have known, or is that an augmented?
That's the demo. That's the demo dons.
Okay, good. I accept that. If you were gonna tell me, oh, beholders has got freedom.
I did say it too. I did say it too because what was it? I think that big demo down that you guys fought was like moving around. I think he was moving around freely in something. Oh no, that was because he was evil. It was something. Was it a web spell?
Oh wait, no, you're right. I did a solid fog on it. No,
that's what it was. Fogged. He solid fogged. He acid fogged everybody, but he was moving around in it just fine. That's what it was.
Am I supposed to know that the Deadman gun has that ability or no?
I think when you guys did the knowledge planes check, you knew that. Whether or not he was,
that's your call. Whatever you said, I accept. But is he supposed to know that or no? Because he knows
your characters knew. Your characters knew the Demodons have it. As for knowing whether or not the Demodon infusion would grant it to whoever is infused with it, that's unknown. I think your characters are gonna have to research what they're gonna have to research what exactly these.
So that's something that Claudius didn't know.
Because it's not that he's half fiend. It's not that they're half fiend. They have the fiend. A fiend's soul and power infused in them and granting them greater abilities similar to whatever fiend is trapped in them. And in this case, it was a Demodon of the Shator Demodon. But yeah, Demodons naturally have freedom of movement, and clearly, as you can see, Orbis has been granted that freedom as well. Such as paralysis. Yeah. It stops paralysis, and the spell specifically says yeah. That would have been. That's why I was like. Ooh. No, I was laughing because I called it. I was like, cause while you were away, I was like, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna move.
It affects everything, not just paralyzation. It also affects extra dimensional, all that stuff, etherealness.
Well, it says. He has to be held by It says he has to be held by the golden chains. While held by the golden chains,
he can't be held by it.
And he can't be held by it. So.
Yeah, freedom of movement is very cheesy, man. And it's a low level spell too.
Freedom of movement. Freedom of movement is 4th level, I think.
Damn, man. I know that dude's gonna go with a vengeance against Claudius. I gotta get him out of harm's way. Yo, Claudius is gonna tactically retreat for the time being. He cannot afford to lose his power. Where's my goal, son? I still have a swift action.
It's swift action. What is
it?
I know. What is it?
I'm gonna cast freaking what you call it? Celerity. Dimension door. Dimension door my ass over here, son. Keep going.
What's called it?
I told you, man. I know him well.
He said, right away, he's like, this is what Charles gonna do. He said, he did the exact thing he did.
That's what a genius would do, I think.
He
He's
said,
so stupid.
I was like, Pichardo's gonna move. I said, Pichardo's.
Orbis is gonna try to take Claudius off first. That's what I would do if I was working on Orbis. This motherfucker Claudius trying to one-shot people and shit. He like, nah.
No, it was crazy how exact. It was crazy how exact I pinpointed what you were gonna do. I was like, he's gonna run out of the anti-magic area. He's gonna be right next to Metsu.
No, he's not gonna abandon the party though. He just has to.
No, I know that. No, I'm saying like he's gonna go right next to.
Open the door, so then Cynthia,
he's gonna go.
like, next round,
I said he was gonna go.
And
I said he was gonna go right next to Metsua, and he was gonna cast Chain. He's gonna
teleport
cast.
right there, so you open the door next
he was gonna cast Chain of Light, and then do Celerity to take another action right after that. That was everything I called
you
out.
called the Chain of Light too?
I called the Chain of Light too.
I wasn't gonna do that. I really wanted to do glancing. The two spells I wanted to do was either well, the other one, one you already know, freeze the glance. The other one, I'm not even gonna tell you because I might still do that.
So where you your dimension? Where your dimension door?
Chain of Light. I had basically no choice because it's the only one I have prepared.
Right. So what?
I lost that.
You're doing dimension door where?
Right there behind this door.
You have dimension door?
The anti-magic field doesn't affect that, right? What?
Behind the door?
Yeah,
you're good behind the door.
Yeah, that door blocks the anti-magic field.
Yeah. Alright, do you have dimension door?
I should. That's not a Beguiler spell by any chance?
That's what I was gonna ask. I don't know.
Wait. Yes. No, I thought for some reason I thought that was a Beguiler spell. It's not.
I didn't think it'd be I didn't think it'd be a Beguiler spell.
But, Lewis, Dimension Door is one of my spell mastery feats, though. So I could convert one of my wizard spells into.
You have an open. You have one open slot left. I see it on the 6th level. I see it on the.
I have one open slot.
Yeah, the 6th level.
Man, it looks like I have no choice. I'm gonna be out of luck. Can I
3 points in the first half.
I haven't. Can I do this? Swift action, do that, and then pass. This is my level 6, right? And then immediate action, you cast on Federal Heroism and try and keep that slot. With a temporary, that spell lets me do 2 action points per round.
I would what's all this damn noise? What is this?
Hey, man. Sounds like somebody sharpening a blade to kill them. They assault me. I heard that, right? It was like,
I hear it too. Why is that TV buzzing?
oh, no, it's a basketball game. You know I like basketball. I'm not bad. Season's almost over. This is an important game. I was watching the highlights.
What yeah, you have a 6th level open slot, and Celerity. Celerity is it's an immediate action, but it's a swift action on your turn. So you cast it. You get a standard action to cast Dimension Door.
Can't look around misses. I like it.
And then I wanna.
Okay, you would swift
take
action.
over my.
What's that? Wait, hold on. What's unfettered? What casting time's unfettered heroism?
Immediate action.
Oh, it is. Shit.
Yeah.
So you cast that as a swift action, and then well, no, you already used your action
It'll take
point.
like.
You already used your action point for the round.
It won't. If I use it again, it won't take my round 2 swift action instead. If I use the Federal Heroism?
No, no, I meant if you're trying to use the action point from that spell in this turn, you already used it to bump up your saving throw.
No, but when you have on Federal Heroism, active,
Oh, it lets you do it more
it
than
says
once?
it in the spell script.
Oh, okay.
You could do 2 action points per round. So that extra action point, I would try and use it to retain the level 6 slot.
Unfettered heroism, celerity, cast. Okay, yeah, you can do that.
That's what I want to do. So I guess I casted that level 5th spell, that level 6th spell, and that level 4 spell. Damn, this dude went Nova. And then
Should have fireball there.
Well, you got 19.
what do you mean to that shit, Fireball?
Fireball, cold ball. I'm in the one that shoot acid. Man.
Acid, Demaguns are immune to acid, so that dude probably has resistant or immunity also.
Yeah,
Do it.
acid immunity.
Inside these monsters, they're immune to every fucking thing. Like, I'm not immune to that.
Yeah, we're getting at that level, man, where energy, spells are very like whack because everybody's resistant to them.
Shit, what's unfettered heroism to you?
So obviously, Lou, to retain the level 6 slot, I used the temporary action point. Because I already used a real action point this round.
Right.
You got that, right?
Yeah.
Don't need 2 action points. Shit.
No. I know that.
Just today, use the fake action point.
Yeah, this guy Claudius is stunned next round, too. Or dazed. So I won't be going until
All right.
round 3.
Round 19 is when your spell will end. Your
What?
unfettered.
Round 19.
I'm
That's
letting
what I heard, too.
his unfettered heroism. I'm letting him know when it will end.
Go ahead.
I have it written down. All right. And what'd you do? Dimension door over there. All right.
Yeah.
So you guys see Claudius after he finished that spell and realize, oh shit, he's it. And then disappeared. Kai from across the room was like, well, that was quick. Kai's too far away to intimidate Orbis. He's beyond 30 feet. So
Damn, looks like I went down my barbarian son over there.
I thought I really want to jump up there. Please, that'd be fantastic.
I was that fly or something. I would have been fucking flying up there. That's not my shit.
Yo, you really got that feet leap attack, right?
It's like barbarian from BT.
Yup. It's a 3.5, and there's another one too that helps you like jump high. It makes you do like your power attack. It makes you do like triple damage with your power attack, leap attack, some shit like that.
what's his
Raging vitality.
Okay, he moves over, does Flicker Strike, swift action to make it a stun attack with his Kukri if he hits. He has a plus 16, plus 17 to hit, and Orbis loses 4 to his dex because it acts like he attacks as if he was flat-footed.
What are you doing? That's from the cut these magical abilities.
And here his one attack. Kai attack.
About to be like Tony Stark when this nigga guy can always do this.
And he successfully hit Orbis and I gotta see if it's a crit. On top of all that.
Oh, those cookies, right?
So tight about that freedom of movement bullshit.
And it's a crit. And I gotta
I
roll.
can't be tight about it.
Yeah.
That would have been like an instant KO, son. Like all of you guys could have grabbed this motherfucker on like game over. Oh well. That's the beauty about like high level players, son. Mad unpredictability, son. So epic.
Does freedom of movement stop stunning? No, right?
No, it doesn't. It stops paralysis. No, it doesn't stop stunning. I know that because I'm a monk, and that's the shit I know.
No,
Yeah, I bet the party's like, oh my god, Claudius, he abandoned us. No!
Alright, I didn't think it stopped stunning. Alright.
No, it doesn't. You have to learn it. I told you. It stops grapples, though.
Alright, he's not. Orbis successfully passed the save to avoid being stunned, but he's still gonna take some.
How the fuck is that nigga past that save when he's fortitude saves like fucking +4?
Who? Kai?
Orbis. No, Orbis. Like, Orbis ain't got no fortitude.
I rolled his, that was his
Why you
reflex.
roll reflexes?
Oh, because Kai has a stunning property on his kukri, and it says it's a reflex save.
Oh, I got you. That's from the DM guy too, isn't it?
I think it was from Dungeon Master Guide 2. The stunning, yeah, the sudden stunning. That's what it's called.
Yeah, Darius got
Wait, when you crit, you stun?
No. Like you hit someone, when you hit, you can activate as a swift action, and they have to roll a reflex save.
Was it not a 4?
Which is very unique because usually stunning shit is usually targets fortitude. So that makes that property very good. You should get a comma, son, with that property. Do that shit on wizards, reflex, well, not wizards, like monks, not monks, like
We can't do that. Fighters, maybe.
Yeah, like fighters. There we go. You be like, oh shit, fighter. Yo, let me use this comma. Target his weak ass reflex and stunning. I got that shit from Darius.
Yeah, and he can do it.
It's key on charisma.
I think it's like 3 times. I think it's like 3 times a day you can do it too.
Yep, you could do it.
Oh no, it's equal to your charisma. So it's 5 for him. It's 5 times a day for each kukri. So it's 10 times a day. You can.
Damn, it's freaking. I never seen him use that shit. That shit is freaking godly.
Of course, a lot
He'll
of
be hitting, that's why.
a lot of shit you don't see him use. So he crit. And I need to see if there's anything that would.
Kai has a lot of good shit. Because I guess he gets scared. I think.
That's because he's not really Kai anymore. It's 6 years old. And goes, Kai, why don't you use this? You know, stop showing me trying to learn your character, Lou. You're not supposed to be in here anymore.
His name is Orbis? I thought his name was Orbius.
Yeah, that's Orbis.
Orbis.
That's what you call the nigga, Orbius.
All the time I've been calling him Orbius.
You've been calling him Orbius. Orbis.
I know it's Orbis. Orbis sounds so, I don't know. Orbis, Kirby.
Kirby. He says I'm Kirby. Alright, damage is. What's his total sneak attack?
That nigga fucking Torch used to be using the shit out of Kirby back in the day.
How did he hit him with a kukri, Kai? Did he fly up there or something?
Flicker strike.
The
flicker strike.
Or did he get a teleport move?
Yeah, sneak attack. 86. That's what it is. 86.
Doesn't he have like an effect when he hits sneak attack, like bleed here or something?
When he sneak attacks, he can. Destiny finish. Violent. When you successfully sneak attack or confirm a crit with a weapon with which you have weapon focus, he can use dazzling display as an immediate action. So he can actually. Now he can intimidate.
Oh shit, it's over.
And if you deal damage with a melee sneak attack, he can also deliver a wound that limits his foe's mobility.
Yep. Or makes him fall to the ground.
For 1 round, the target is treated as if it were staggered.
One action. That Orbius.
So I gotta roll the damage first. I think he has got 2d4 plus. He critted, so 2d4 plus 12. And then plus 5d6 plus 14 plus 1d6 because he's got 2 weapons plus 7. Yeah, there we go. 62 points of damage. Take off 5 from damage reduction. That makes it 57.
first hit, son.
Or I actually doing something. Should have scared. And the ending is coming.
Mhm.
All right. And he inflicts an AC penalty on Orbis.
He's a nigga fall.
And then he lands back down there. All right. His turn is done. Stabs into Orbis with the kukri. Orbis is. And I gotta roll. Damn,
He does.
he's not gonna pass that fortitude. I don't know why they bother saying fortitude versus damage. Ain't no way he's gonna pass.
What? Fortitude?
Yeah, he's a beholder. They don't have fortitude reflex.
Fortitude. No, it's with the DC's 62. Like he's gonna beat that.
Maybe you could, you know.
With a 20. Look at that.
Sometimes
So
people
he's
have buffs, man.
he's staggered for 1 round, which means he can only take a standard action.
He has standard action.
So.
Oh, yo, that's all he needs.
Right. So he's just.
You don't even need to move.
Right.
He's perfectly where I want him to be.
So here's what he does.
That's what Orbis would do. He orbs.
He aims his eye ray in this direction. In a way so that Mirthon and Felian, Cynthia, Shenson, Belenum, Fario, they're all caught in it.
Alright, cool.
Zino's out of it. Kai and Metzler are out of it.
Why am I out of it? Just kidding.
I think he can only aim 3 eyeballs per direction.
Yes.
Watch me get like paralyzation out of the wall.
It's 3 eyeballs in one direction, and however, you notice that he's aiming his
Didn't Cynthia already in action that when the magic field goes off, he makes an action?
That's ready in action.
Yeah, that's all.
Ready in action?
No,
in order for the eye ray to be able to work,
so
you have to remove
I'm going on
that.
Vhalantru's initiative.
Yeah, she's
on Cynthia.
I would have ready in action if I was Cynthia.
Ready in action for what? She didn't know what was coming next.
You don't know about Beholder? You have a higher knowledge than Claudius.
No, I didn't say that about Beholder. She didn't know what's coming next. What was going to be the
eye rays and the anti-magic shield. In order for them to hit you with the eye rays, he has to turn off the anti-magic field.
Right.
Yeah. But I guess you'll know that. She don't know that now. She'll know that next round, though.
No, I figured I was just gonna delay until Vhalantru because I wanted to be near someone who could take the actual aggro. I waited for him to pull the aggro, and whatever direction he pulls the aggro in, I'm gonna be leaving. Because you guys are worried about anti-magic, but there's 2 stone golems down there who are gonna engage in melee. The whole purpose of the anti-ray is to keep us from handling that magic.
I went up there like shit.
You're a funny dude. I think chance was more on gold. Shut the fuck up.
With the golem, I can still use my magic and shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm freaking that stone skin.
Yeah, but that's what the anti-ray is for. The anti-ray is to keep
yo,
you
that
fighting
dude magic, you can't do shit. Yo, wizard becomes a commoner in one of those things, yeah. Level 14, but I only have +3 to hit.
I'll put it to you this way. Cynthia's thinking ahead. She sees the golems
down
down there.
This guy could go to sleep right now and not still be missing trying to hit him.
She's following protocol. Vhalantru was supposed to get the attention of the creatures. So she's waiting to see if Vhalantru gets the attention of the beholder and the golem. And when that happens, then she'll go on the opposite side and cast. So that's why she's delayed.
That dude has some high will save though.
It'll be his will save versus Vhalantru's charisma.
Alright. You notice, yes, it's 3 eye rays and 1, any 90-degree arc, up, forward, backward, left, right, or down, 3 eye rays. However, you notice his eye stalks.
Big eyes on casters.
His eye stalks are quite. What is it called? Are quite agile, and he's aiming 4 eye rays in an arc.
What? I'm at 4? I got a feet.
Beholders there are some beholder only
Yeah,
feats.
eyeball feet, so that's God, right? It's a man, I got extra weight on my eye. I'm working this shit out. Stretch. They're gonna be stretch eyes.
And 4 eye rays go in the direction towards Kai and Metzor, and 4 go in the direction towards Zionel.
That's a game that's like a clock and then
4, you come, that's what 4 to Sino, and 3 to everybody else.
Well, he's not aiming anything towards towards the rest of the party because they're inside of an anti-magic cone. So his eye rays are just going to hit the anti-magic area and just fizzle out.
Right, unless he knows his hand.
So there's basically two eye rays on the direction where Kai and Metzor is at. There's 4 eye rays coming out. 2 are going at Kai, 2 are going at Metzor. In the direction where Zionel is at, there's 4 eye rays going towards him.
Where's my everything?
As I said, you got 2.
I know, but you yoke me. Let's see if I had some of the abilities, I wouldn't worry about this right now. But you all playing around. All right, let's go. Come on.
He
Shoot, you guys shoot.
said, I'm all playing around. All right, first one.
All right.
Yeah, I'll roll. Let me roll this. No.
I'm surprised Shirley's up at this time.
No, she's not up.
I heard like a country girl yelling. It sounded like a country girl. I was like, nigga, I'll fucking stab you. I was like, oh shit.
That was Jericho.
Who's Jericho?
He's his fiance.
Oh, okay.
He said, who's Jericho? What? What?
I mean, Jericho. The walls of Jericho? If you miss wrestling now, I think about it. The walls of Jericho.
Wait, he staggered him. Did he do anything else to the guy? He didn't stagger him. Okay.
Up, we're all dead.
Dice are hitting against each other and everything.
Is that a ring touch attack or regular?
Oh shit! I put the
You gotta
bonus.
take one
I
standard
put the
action.
bonuses by accident. Whoops.
Up, I'm dead.
Well, you know the range.
That's
Touch,
another thing. If you change anything.
you know the range touch attack
So,
bonuses.
that's a hit.
Yeah, Zionel's touch AC is 21.
Yo.
You
That's
can.
a peace sign.
Right?
Centigrade, squishing ray, whole bunch of good shit.
I would say there's a lot of saves that's gonna be rolled right now.
Yo.
Well, you know what? This dude
Fire
has this
went.
place. It's no accident. There's a whole bunch of stone statue in this place. So you know this dude has flesh of stone. That's a given.
Yeah, so eyeball doesn't.
One of them, yeah, he has flesh to stone. I know that for a fact. That level 7 spell, son.
What was the bonuses on first 16?
He would have missed us a while. What's your range touch? AC?
I don't even know. I gotta look at it.
I know it's like 30 plus for you.
Nah, it's not that high. It's like 20 something.
Since the bonus was already known.
Sega Lewis is like, that one's for Kai.
Damn, who got the 1?
That's right, 29.
That was
28.
I got the 1.
Oh, my
29
touch
and
AC is
28. Your touch AC's what?
31.
Well, you easily dodged 2 of them, and not easily, but you dodged 2 of them.
Space, let's say 35 and
And
17.
Kai only got hit by 1.
Kai got hit by 1.
Lewis, you can't say that. I mean, it was easy. I think it's love. What are you doing?
I thought it was 9.
What are you doing? He has 9 eye rays. He used 8. There's 1 that he can't use because it's in the, all the other eye stalks are in the way, and he can't really aim it anywhere. So.
You tried to hit me with that bullshit. I said, fuck out of here. Oh, you Orbius.
Metsuar.
What? That's my dodgeball, nigga. Thank you.
And that one missed Metsuar. That leaves which one missed Kai? This
Yeah, it's good to have high touch AC, man.
this one missed Kai.
It's so hard to let high touch Instagram.
No, yo, monk, that shit is like fucking, that shit just comes.
Because they don't go warrior. They got like armor enchantment to give you touch AC, but it's usually only against fucking undead.
Like ghosts and shit, right?
Yeah, and I'm what the fuck? That's a lot of motherfuckers that can do range touch attack.
Kai needs to
touch
roll.
attack, not undead.
Kai needs to roll a fortitude, but he's gonna use his
The miracle thing I did one day almost passes.
yeah. Where he rolls his perception instead. So he uses his martial maneuver to. Is it 17? Oops. Kai fortitude. And it failed.
Oh my god, he's dead. He
Ain't dead.
He's dead. That guy is dead, son.
He just did. No, when the race struck him, and he tried to use his martial maneuver, and
Just sounds like a
empowered by his own ki, and he tried to fight it off, and all of a sudden you see his movements, they start to slow.
They can turn the stone.
But he's just slowed. He's got slow. He's got a slow effect.
Well, technically, if he turns to stone, he's not really dead.
Right. Darren, one of the rays that missed you, it hit the floor, like you dodged it. And when it hit the floor, a 10-foot by 10-foot square in the floor completely disintegrated.
Yeah, of course you said you said the good shit at me, right? Yeah.
That was the shit that would have killed you. So 46 points of damage.
How much? 40d6.
40d6.
For Orbis, it would have been, how much damage would it have been? It would have been 26d6. Oh, and
20 what?
26d6 if he failed his fortitude, and 5d6 if he passed.
Well, it's not that strong. I thought it was.
Yeah, they knocked it. That's all that shit is too powerful for.
No, I mean, at caster level 20, it should be doing 46.
He's not.
It's not caster level.
No, his eye rays are not caster level 20.
Oh, they're not that high level. Oh, all right.
It's caster level 13.
First off,
For an average for a beholder, it's caster level 13.
All right. Like if Claudius were to hit you with that shit right now at his current level, they'll be doing like 36d6.
Yeah, you'd be doing like 36
Maybe I won't
d6.
actually die.
Yeah, Claudius be like 36d6 points of damage hitting that shit, son.
Yes.
Yeah, but almost everything here has high as 46, so he rarely does that shit.
There's the hole in the floor behind you and shit.
Nobody's scared of that.
I thought if you miss is wasted. It's you don't target it at one person.
No, it's a ray. It's a ray attack.
Well, it destroys objects.
But you have to specifically aim at an object, so hit it.
No, it just hits the floor. It's
No. It's like with a lightning bolt. Like if you aim a lightning bolt at Metsuar and he dodges, like the lightning bolt's gonna keep going. It's gonna stop at a solid object and deal damage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know. Yeah, you didn't know that.
I don't remember. I mean, I like it. Though. It does add a little bit more realism. I didn't think it was like that. All right.
All right. That just leaves 1, 2, 3, 4. I said one, and one couldn't attack. So. All right. Zyno. Ba. You got hit by 4 of them. So roll a will save. Will save.
What?
And 4 will save. He's weak at that
Will
shit.
save. So 4 will saves.
We got it. Oh,
4 will saves?
4 will save, son.
A full raise?
Don't worry, son. We'll bring you back before we got our exit, son.
Nah, son.
He's out of this fight. Hey, he's going man high, son. He might make it. Oh, shit, that last one, though.
Shit. All right, the 23, the 27, the 26, and the 13 all failed.
What? That means you don't know 4 of them then.
Yo, what the?
There's a reason Watson's been scared of beholders for his entire fucking
There's a reason to Watson what?
We've been afraid of beholders for his entire career.
Yeah, he ain't the only one. That's why Claudius teleported away, son. He's like, fuck yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. I rolled a 27 still failed.
I would have, I bet I was still there. At least 4 or 5 of those freaking just like went on to Claudius. I bet you.
They're 25 pounds per castle level. How much does your character weigh?
200.
He weighs 200 pounds?
Yeah.
Alright.
Plus equipment, that's all you need.
Plus equipment. What does that do? Let's see on attack rolls to hit. Weapons cost standard damage. Other objects cause the creature to fall within. Can be hurled that are allowed. It will save to negate. It takes damage to fall into. Alright, well, well, first Ray grabbed your character and threw him all the way across the room up here. Actually, do you down. And you take 1d6 points of damage.
Damn, son,
and land prone. After that, your character falls asleep, and after that, you are charmed.
Fall asleep and charmed.
And wake up under his control and shoot like super.
Might as well leave him sleeping. That dude wakes up, he's gonna be attacked.
Your characters don't know. Unless somebody has a spell that can analyze what magic is affecting.
Not a magic perception.
Right. Do you have that on?
No.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not a thing, though. I don't think so. He used it up.
Actually, no, that wouldn't even, battle magic perception wouldn't even work because his eye rays aren't even spell-like abilities. It's supernatural.
It's a what? Natural ability?
It's supernatural.
Supernatural.
So you don't know what ray's hitting you until it actually hits you.
That sucks.
And alright. So you're literally, so you guys see Xynos fly across the room, hit the wall, land down.
Brought down. Unconscious, son.
Actually, no, wait. He hits him towards the top of the wall. So when he hit the wall, he took 1d6 damage, then fell to the floor.
More damage. What, 2d6 falling damage? Indicators. Bring a thorn to my side long enough. Discern here.
Yeah, another 19 damage. Then the ray, then the 2 charm rays hit him first. After the charm rays hit him, actually the sleep ray hit him after that. The sleep ray knocked him out. Then he hit him with the 2 charm rays.
And 2 charm spells?
Was it 2? Wait, it was a charm spell. Hold on, I'm missing something. No, not 2. 1. 1 charm hit him, and so he did telekinesis, he did sleep, he did charm, and he did fear, but you're asleep, so Kai is slowed, and that's it. Okay. And the ball holder can still take a standard action. And his standard action is ray at Metzor.
Who? Mesor?
Yeah.
I thought he was staggered.
Yeah, you could do one standing action. Oh, that shit hit.
That one hit.
Hey, who do you attack, me?
Yep.
What if, no, what's his bonus? Level 18, 30, 40, right?
I think this is... Now, this ray doesn't come from an eye stalk. This ray came from, like, his... Like, you see it appear in front of him and then shoot out. So it's spell-like ability.
Like a Celtic blast.
So, like ability? Optic blast.
And you have a 6 penalty to your strength.
There's no reflex or no save.
Nope, you get hit, no save, just straight up
Looks
penalty.
like a
Your strength is down to 11, taking off 3 from your attack bonus and 3 from your damage.
Okay.
You're not carrying a whole lot, so you're good about you're not encumbered.
Yeah, I never carry shit, so.
And this is where your characters realize you cannot make this fight last too long. What round is it? Okay, round 13. That's War, Rave, Enfeeblement,
I do still got stone golems.
Right.
Look at the stone.
What else ends on round 13? I think, no, not the charm. Not the sleep. Oh, the slow effect. Kai is slowed. I think that's about it. Alright. Well, the Beholder has completed his turn. Just can't move anywhere. Marathon. Marathon's like, holy shit.
Can't do shit. That square below Kai, is that still in an anti-magic field or no? We don't mess with Kai.
No, that's not an anti-magic.
Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can literally get there, I think. You can try and do something. It's better than just standing up and sitting duck and not do shit.
Awake amulet. Put to escape.
What do mantles or blades do?
Mantle of Blades.
It's a level 7 spell you got prepared.
Ah, yes, that's one of the. It's one of those secret spells. Hold on.
Yeah, I hope it's something that will help him. Otherwise, he's gonna be stone going
One
for
of the
soon.
secret spells I haven't let out into the wilds. Alright, it's... the spell does is a personal spell, lasts 1 round per level. It creates 6 copies of the focus weapon, which is could be, you know, anything, any weapon you're proficient with. And they hover around you and deflect incoming attacks. Each weapon provides a +1 shield bonus, which stacks itself up to a +6 shield bonus. And as a standard action, it can be launched. One of the weapons can be launched at an enemy as a ranged touch attack, dealing 4d6 points of force damage. Once a weapon is launched, it does not return, and the shield bonus granted by the spell is reduced.
Once he throws the dagger, what? It dispels the spell?
No. Say you have a dagger, or say you have a longsword on you, or a quarterstaff, and you cast a spell. It'll create 6 copies of that quarterstaff, and as made of force, and they surround you, and they give you a shield bonus to your AC.
+6 shield bonus, you said, right?
+6, and then you can hurl You can hurl the weapon as a ranged touch attack, and it deals 4d6 points of force damage. And obviously, every one that you hurl will decrease the shield bonus until
He
there's.
currently has armor and shield spell on, right?
I think does he currently have shield spell?
Shield I casted with him before, like right in the beginning of the first battle.
I think he does have it on.
When we entered this building first,
Yeah.
which should have lasted a total of 18. What was he? 14,
Yeah, he still
14
has shield on.
So this spell, obviously, if I cast a spell, it'll overlap, right? It'll be +6 instead of +4.
All right.
Does that also increases this shield? What do you call it? This touch AC because it's force effect, right?
It'll increase his touch AC against incorporeal creatures, but not.
Oh, but not Orbis.
Yeah, not Orbis.
Oh, but he still has a shield spell on, anyways, which works on Orbis. So basically, you could still shoot the range attack, 46 damage, and still have the protection, right?
From the shield? From the original shield? Yeah. Well, he has +4 shield bonus from his shield spell.
No, I mean from the +6.
From
like
the +6?
+6 shield for the golem or whatever, and he could still do a range touch attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay, in a moment. He has Searing Rain prepare as well.
Yeah. Oh, duh. I should tell you what that does. Searing Rain. It's a conjuration. Oh, it's an acid spell.
Oh, acid? Nah, man. He probably immune to acid. Fuck that shit.
No, he would be immune to acid. It has no spell resistance, so it would work on the golems. The golems are immune to magic that allows spell resistance.
Oh, yeah?
So any spell that doesn't allow spell resistance.
What type of spell is it? It will hurt the golem?
Powers grant him the ability to harness wild energy and unleash it in a compact cloud on enemies. Each round on his turn, starting when he casts the spell, the rain deals 3d6 acid damage to each creature and object in the area of effect. In addition, the rain obscures sight, similar to a fog cloud. It does not conceal dark vision. This spell is most common.
But if the party were to go in there, hurt the party.
Oh, yeah. It's a 20-foot radius spell. So.
How many radius? 30 foot?
20 feet.
Yeah, 20.
Oh, no, that's kind of basically KO the party, actually.
I would say, even if you put it here, it would 1, 2, 3, 4. It would take up about a quarter of the room, or half the room.
Everybody needs one.
A little less than half the
room. Marathon is, as he sees a very short battlefield, everybody needs to be separated. That's the best way to just get Orbis to attack a few people instead of everybody.
Wait, separated or in one? Separated or clustered? If you separate everybody, he's gonna be able to hit more people.
Well, that's true. I guess get everybody together.
If you cluster it, because he can only aim 4 eye rays in one 90-degree arc. So if everybody's clustered, he can only aim.
So everybody's better off being in one area, right? Well, when that happens, when everybody's in one area, then he'll do something wrong.
He'll delay.
In the meantime,
well, not delay. Well, yeah, whatever he does.
Oh, he has arcane eyes on. What does he have buffs on? Orbis? Stuff buffs?
Well, where? Oh, you moved him already. Okay. I'm like, where is he? Okay. I'm like, where the fuck did he go? Orbius does have auras around him. He has
A
two.
lot of auras
Yes,
or no?
just two.
Just two?
One,
From his rings or buffs that he cast on himself?
you see two. You just see two. You see an illusion and an abjuration.
There shouldn't be an illusion. I have true seeing on. So if there's an illusion, I should be able to see through it.
But you're in an anti-magic field.
I wasn't the entire time. I was standing by Zidon before I moved.
Oh well, then you wouldn't have seen anything different. It's displacement, so you wouldn't have noticed anything.
What?
It's displacement.
So I mean, so
That means you would see him and you wouldn't see any difference. You'd see him right where he's supposed to be, but you wouldn't know the displacement is on. You know what I'm saying? Whereas somebody else will see him.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, somebody else will see him and they'll go to attack him and they'll be like, "Wait the fuck, wait, he's over here now." Like then they'll notice. There's no visual cue, I guess is what I'm saying.
Gotcha.
You don't really have a lot of combat options, man. Pretty challenging. Definitely a better role as being an advisor NPC back in time type guy. I don't know. Well, remember they have mirror image on. I guess I'm just gonna have him do Searing Blade. That's the most offensive spell that I see that he has.
Searing what?
Not Searing Blade. Mantles of Blades.
Mantle of Blades. He casts that. His AC's up another 2 for now. And then as a standard action every round, he can shoot one of them out as 46 points of force damage. All right.
Can he shoot one this round or no? Or his turn is done?
His turn is done.
Alright, he's done then.
Blades. All right. Next up is Vhalantru.
Directly underneath Orbis. Actually, since Cynthia delayed, did Cynthia go before Vhalantru? Because she delayed till Vhalantru was go. So I guess you have Vhalantru with that first. So Vhalantru moves there, and you say he's 50 feet up in the air, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so after that, Vhalantru takes out a potion of fly. Because you said it doesn't affect right there, right?
All right.
Okay, takes out a potion of fly. As part of his move, drinks it as a standard action. And then as his move action, he will goad Orbis.
I don't know what's his name.
He moved to where everybody else is at, and he's gonna goad Orbis. I thought he has to be within melee. Oh, you drink. So you move. So, damn. All right. So you draw the fly potion, drink it as a standard action.
And I use my move action to goad. Because that's the only action you can use to goad.
Goad is you need an opponent that threatens you. He's not within threatening range.
He doesn't threaten me?
Threaten, as in,
Okay.
as in the.
Alright, I got you. Cynthia's go. Cynthia moves to where Zyma was, so it's 5, 10, That's a move action. As part of her swift, she casts. Which gonna get me now? As part of her swift action, she casts Mark of the Enlightened Soul. Standard action, she casts Admonishing Ray. On a roll attack.
I thought half of the room that was on the anti-magic thing.
I moved out of it. That's where Zyno was. She'd know because this is how she knows. Because Louis basically gave me the answer. I'll always know where it is now. Since he has on displacement, wherever I'm standing in the room, if he's displaced to me, that means I'm in the anti-magic ray. If when I look at him, he's not displaced because of my true seeing, that means the anti-magic ray
No,
is
you
not
can't
on
tell if he's displaced.
Yes, I can. If I'm in the anti-magic ray, then my true seeing is not on. So that means he's displaced to me. Right? If he has on displacement,
But you can't see that he's displaced.
Oh, you're not listening to me. I have true seeing. He has his anti-magic ray on me, so my true seeing doesn't work anymore.
Okay.
So that means his displacement that he has on
But you visually can't see if somebody's displaced.
doesn't make any sense. How do you not see?
That's why there's a 50% mischance because, okay, where you're standing right now, to me, that's really where you're standing.
No, I'm confusing it with blur.
Yes.
With blur, you can tell.
Blur, you can tell. I'm like, what is this
I
guy
was
talking
thinking,
about?
like, what are you talking about?
Like, for real, you had me worried. I'm like, is this guy serious? We're gonna argue the physics to this?
You want to have Anna up there.
Alright, so I moved there, and I know that's where Zyno was, and he was fine. He used his eye rays on Zyno 2 seconds ago. So, in the same round.
Right.
So, clearly he's not facing that way.
Well, that does make sense.
There.
That's a good observation.
I did Marker, then Enlightened Soul, and then I did Admonishing Ray after that. So, since he's an evil creature, it should do an extra 50% damage to him for the spell, and I get 4 rays with those spells. No, I get 3 rays with that spell. So that should be 12d6, because it's 46 per ray. After that, I may use an action point on one of them, depending on what it is. After that, I'm going to use my Belt of Battle to give me another standard action, so that's 2. That's two charges, and I'm going to do Admonishing Ray on him again. As a matter of fact, I might use the belt to give me a full round action so I could go back within. I see moving.
He's not moving. I'm moving him out the way so I can grab the Latinum because his big ass is in the way.
Okay. So we'll see how this goes. And I may end up using my Belt of Battle to give me another full round action so that I can cast another Admonishing Ray and then use the move action to go back into his anti-magic space. Use that to my advantage. Time to go all out, nigga. What's
Alright.
good?
I need the Cynthia move. Wait, hold on. Her speed's like 20 feet. She went over there where Zyno was at. And
That's
she
20
did.
feet away.
And she casted Admonishing Ray.
No, she casted Mark of the Enlightened Soul.
And that's a swift action.
That's a swift action.
I don't know what that does.
So,
He does an extra. It makes your spell do extra 50% against evil. And I can hold this for 3 rounds.
Talking to Darren. He fucking DC'd. Swift action, 3 rounds or until ended. Adds a touch of good to your magic. Your spells gain good descriptor. 3rd level deals an extra 50% damage. As part of the casting, you can sacrifice 1.
That doesn't apply to me.
I was gonna say 1 sorcerer's spell slot.
Basically, already. Spell's pretty simple. I don't
Spells
get it.
mainly for sorcerers, but they gave it to
They gave
wizards,
it-
clerics. Why isn't it sorcerer only? It doesn't make any sense. All right. Anyway,
Maybe because Sorcerer created it.
So I guess Sorcerer created it, but I guess the other classes were like, I'm stealing it. Like, what the
Gods
fuck?
are like, hold up. Good
Right.
Let me
I was
get
gonna say,
these-
why would they give it to their clerics without? Like, it's
Probably
weird.
just-
So it does have special bonuses to people with the dragon blood subtype. Usually sorcerers are known for having
Dragon blood. Yeah, anyone who
subtype.
has dragon blood can choose to end it and activate protection from evil. That's pretty cool.
Which I don't need, because I got a circle.
Yeah, you
of that
already got a
shit.
circle there.
So basically, a sorcerer gets an added bonus
Which
to
she's
it.
gonna need to
Oh,
run
thank
over
you.
to Zion once she figures it out. Nobody knows he's charmed.
KO or raise. That
So
was
can I
just
roll
it.
my range touch attacks?
And now you do, and then you cast an admonishing ray.
I thought it was gonna like put
Now
me
how are you casting it? Oh, you did the battle belt.
What do you mean? It's a swift action. This is my standard. This is my first standard action I'm using to cast Admonishing Ray.
Yeah, you said I thought I heard you say you casted it again.
Depending on how this goes.
Oh, how are you doing that again with the belt of
with the
battle?
belt, yeah.
Oh.
I may give myself another full round action.
What's the belt of battle? What is that?
But you need a swift action to activate your
I was
belt.
gonna say,
And
don't
you
you
use
use
the
swift
action
action to
point,
activate it?
swift to cast a spell.
No, it's a mental.
No, it uses a swift action.
It says mental.
Well, it says mental to activate it. So say you're paralyzed.
Activate, but it's still a swift
Oh, okay.
action.
Well, say you can't move. Say you can't speak. Say you're in a silent area. That's what. So you can mentally activate it. You don't have to say a command word. But still, it uses up a swift action.
Yeah.
That's fine. So would it use up? Would it use up the swift action for my next go, or does it have to be for this one? If I were to
if
use
it
it,
says
that would be-
swift action, it has
that
to
would
be.
be an
for-
immediate action.
Yeah, you're thinking of immediate action.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I'm still gonna do it anyway.
Like if one of them was an immediate action and one swift, then you could basically do both combos.
All right, so
in
you
the
have
same go.
3 eye rays at plus.
Hold up a second. Since I'm doing that, I'm gonna make sure I hit this motherfucker. So
At 4, so that's plus 11. Total.
let's see if I can come off the.
And Kai knocked his AC down by 2. There, plus 11. You don't. What else you have? What's your flaws? And you have shaky, so it's plus 9.
And I'll use Seven of the Heavens. Give me a +1.
So plus 10. Plus 10 bonus.
And I'm going to just hit some probably use the action point. Alright, so that's 16 plus 10. I'll use the action point.
To roll 2d6.
So 6 and a 5.
So
Take
it's a
6.
6 plus 20. Would you roll a 16?
It was 26 plus 6.
26 plus 6.
I just rolled the action
Oh,
point.
26 total. So
26
16
plus
plus
6.
10 is 26 plus 6 is 32. The 32 touch attack hit Orbis.
Alright, I'll roll the next one.
Mm.
14.
The 24 missed.
I think they're going all out offensive, son. That's not every day. You see that?
And
I'm playing around.
if that 14 missed, that means this 14 missed too.
Admonishing ray. Mark of the enlightened soul. And yeah, roll 4d6. 4d6 force damage. So what Orbis did. Orbis took out Orbis took out the one guy that was a big threat, the biggest threat. He's not getting shot up with those. He got
I was about to enchant bullets too. Oh,
It's like
William
Right.
Lewis, I'm gonna use an action point to keep marker than lightning.
you use an action point to add to the D20.
Oh yeah, I said it.
your reputation precedes you, Sino. One shot, boss killer, son.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a boss. I ain't getting one shot today, son. Not today.
Yes, I got 6, 6, 5, and 6,
Damn. 6, 6, 6.
and then you could double that because of marking lightning soul. Actually, add an extra 50% of it.
At 50%.
34 points of damage. It's not lethal, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm gonna
It's lethal now.
non lethal. I'm gonna add a second bar.
That was for one
No,
ray.
I'm gonna add a. I gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna add a second bar. The second bar.
Is there a way to like bind an unconscious beholder? Like so when he wakes up, he can be interrogated.
He would be like half his HP right now if the rest of my shit could hit.
All right.
His range, his fucking touch
That
AC is mad high.
that blue bar.
It's not a
Basically,
bad
yeah,
idea
that
to
blue
push
bar.
them.
If the green bar goes below the blue bar, he'll be knocked out.
Both of them look fucking green to me, bro.
Knocking him down is not a bad idea.
Oh, that's because there's a.
Orbius has some information.
That's because
he might
Mirathon's
need.
underneath him. All right, here. You got. Well, you can zoom
He's
in.
the one that kidnapped
I still only see one bar.
Tyrant the first time. Let him go. So he knows
Yeah, he's
everything
only
we
one
need to
bar on
know,
my
son.
screen. I don't see the second bar on my screen.
Oh, that's why. I'm sitting here like, why can't he see the second bar? Because I didn't allow him to. There you go. 34.
Okay.
So should at any point that green bar go below the blue bar, he'll be knocked out.
Alright.
And
William and Cynthia done.
how long does Market and Lightning Soul last? I think it's 1 round per level. Oh, that's 3 rounds. Okay. 3 rounds. So round 3. Cynthia, Mark, and okay. Belen went and Cynthia delayed her turn to his
And I have 2 admonishing rays left.
to after his. You do? Thought you rolled. Oh, the spell you mean?
I have
Okay.
the spell, yeah, I have 3 of them.
Belen went, Cynthia went.
That's a decent little chunk for 1 ray. 1 out of 3. I got fucking 2 more of those spells. About to rain on this nigga, son.
Hmm?
Your shit may be high, but one of them gonna hit. And if it does, and it takes 1/4 of your life, next round I'm throwing 6 at him. He better fuck. Since apparently I'm a sneeze, I'm a pushover. He don't gotta worry about me, right? Okay.
Hmm.
He gonna be knocked out, son.
That's what I'd be going if I was Orbius. I'd be like, yo, let me take this cleric and wizard out real quick. Let me take out Sino. Because everybody else, they gotta fly up to me and shit.
Yeah, I could fly up to him, but I don't see the point of flying because he's just gonna look at me and I'm gonna wind up having to like descend.
Yeah.
But at least flying will take me out of harm's way with fucking melee.
Fillion, which is speed, moves over to. Yeah, where was he before?
Valena was located.
No, I meant Fillion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, in one move, he rushes across the room, gets to
What the
Zionel,
father doing his go?
and stated action wakes Zionel up.
Who, Fellion? What the father doing his go?
What did I have him do? Oh, I had him move up closer towards the stone golem and ready in action to go after the stone golem. keep one busy at least. Assuming it goes after him. What is it? Sleeping creature. Awakening creature is a standard action. Okay, yeah, use a standard action. He woke up Xyno. So Xyno, you were awakened on the floor, prone, and Orbis is you see your best friend Orbis flying in the air, being attacked by your party.
Yeah, you gotta go help your buddy, man. You gotta go help out your BFF.
It's my homie right there.
Yeah. Kai is the one that done the most damage to him. Do your thing. No, he's kidding.
Well, you're free to act however you want, as long as you keep in mind that.
Are, like, the ones that aren't hampered at all, since like he has like maneuvers. Maneuvers still works in empty magic fields.
Who's maneuver? Guys? No, not the supernatural ones. Not like the teleporting one. That shit won't work.
Oh, well?
No, some maneuvers specifically will tell you if they're supernatural.
Yeah.
I forgot to even do my maneuvers for
You gonna do that shit?
Slacking, son.
do it next round.
Pull out 3 next round. Yeah. What stance? What did you? Yeah, you can choose which stance. You can choose which stance that you were already in, because you can.
The stance he was already in was Golden Lion.
Yeah, you're free to play your character just the way you want, Xyno, as long as you treat Orbis as a trusted friend and ally.
Okay.
I guess you could be like, what the fuck are y'all doing, son? That's our homeboy. Leave him alone.
Does that extend to like people who are friends with Orbis? So does that mean he can't attack the stone golems?
It has nothing to do with the stone golems.
Oh,
That's
don't go to me.
Because like if you have to treat Orbis like a friend,
or Orbis would
Orbis
would Orbis would have to communicate, obviously. The spell does not enable you to control the charm person, so it just perceives your words and actions in the most favorable way. He can try to give you orders, but he has to win in the post charisma check against Xyno to try and convince Xyno to do anything that he wouldn't ordinarily do.
actually not.
Orbis putting that charisma to work. I'm your hope.
Any act by you or your apparent allies that threatens the charm person breaks the spell. So if the stone golems, who are the apparent allies of Xyno, were to actually attack Xyno, they would break the spell, for example. Okay, Cynthia went. Felian went. Where is Felian? I gotta change Felian's.
Oh shit! God damn it! I should have did that first. I fucked up. God damn it!
He said I fucked up. Oh shit.
I wish we could go back in time.
Cynthia, Felian.
Back in time.
Stone golems. Alright. This one. 5-foot step. Gonna attack Metzuo. Because he's Metzuo. He's there. This one. Steps forward. Go slap at Kai. Pow pow. Smack the bitch. Actually, hold on. Yeah, stone golems. Therefore. Okay, alright. So they both step forward. So I need a Fortitude from Metzawar, Valadnum, Mirthon, Kai, Felian, Ziono.
Darren is trying to restart his computer. It froze. His internet.
What save do you need?
Fortitude.
For it.
So I roll Kai's.
Plus 17. Do I have any buffs? I don't have any buffs to Fortitude. Heroes Feast adding anything? Or
Past. Here.
Is there any buffs on for the party?
Not for Fortitude. No.
Alright, so plus 17. So that comes out to a 27.
Past.
Who else has to roll? Messor?
Oh yeah, Mirthon and Metzawar. I got off of Felian. Felian.
What just happened? What effect are they trying to...
He passed. They stepped closer to the party, and then they exuded out from their bodies a... What is it? A slow effect. Okay, you see like magic form out of their bodies, and it starts to like... You see like this slow wave like wash over the areas, and it bursts out from them. And it's supposed to be a slow effect. Like you just kind of feel your body's like starting to like be jerky and slow in motion. But you're
Mirthon got a 29. You want me to
29.
roll
Damn.
mess?
All right, so everybody here pretty much passed their roll. Yeah, roll Metzawars. Will he be the one that fails?
He's trying to come back. He's resetting his computer. Froze. Oh, you got 18. I know you passed.
Yeah, everybody passed.
18 plus.
Nobody's slowed. Golems are done. Shantan.
That's a sucky debuff to have though. Slow. No full attack. None of that shit. Just one standard action.
Yeah, your speed gets cut in half.
Yeah, your speed gets cut in half.
I think your AC goes down by 2 or 1 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And your reflex.
Just the fact that you can only take one move action.
Why he come so early?
I usually get out of work at like 4.
So you got a dip because he chose to come early?
Do you drive me home, nigga, in a half hour? It is about to end in a half hour anyway.
Why don't he just stay till 1 o'clock?
I don't know, man. I don't got control for it.
Tell that motherfucker.
What we should be doing is play the one-on-one session a week. That's what we should be doing.
Yeah, well, I said.
Are we playing this Thursday?
I said Thursday. Unless Darren has a.
We're only doing one round?
Guess
So
so.
I don't know why we only got one round started. We started on time, but
No, we didn't. We started like 11:30.
why?
An hour and a half.
I feel like I
It
was down
10,
here
it
like
was like
9:30.
It was like 10:30 our time.
Oh. But still,
We started an hour and a
I
half.
feel like I was down
An hour and a
here
half
like
later than usual.
we definitely finished Game
Well,
of
you
Thrones
dip it an hour early on top of
I'm
that.
not dipping
So.
an hour early. We leave at 1. It's 12.
Well, a half hour early still. Whatever.
No, nigga. I felt like
Whatever,
we
Matt.
definitely get more than one
Nah,
done in 1 round.
man. We got. I mean,
played 2 hours. That's it.
There's no way we take that long to get one fucking round done.
it happened.
We started late.
And we weren't. Yeah,
And
we
I don't
weren't.
know
And what's
why.
funny is we didn't diverge on any other topics. We actually.
Right, we fucking played through. I know I was here.
I don't know what to tell you. I went through each character one by one. And I didn't take too long with the NPCs either.
This is weird.
It is weird. I think time just chose to speed up on us. I didn't even get to finish this turn.
That's what I'm saying. Like, wait a minute. How much people we got in this fucking lineup? Hold on, man. It's not even. No, there's no way. Because we had more people on this initiative fucking list before than like 2 stone golems and Orbis. So I don't know what the fuck's going on, but Thursday hopefully it's like that. Honestly, I damn near fell asleep like on the couch waiting for me to. I don't know why.
see you Thursday then, and we're done.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we'll have to. I guess Darren can quit trying to get in. What is she gonna do? I guess I'm gonna do Swarm of Fangs with her. Yep. She's gonna do Swarm of Fangs and put it right on top of Orbis. Because it's going to eat him up for 2d6 damage per round. These fangs attack all creatures within the swarm's area. Ah, damn. It's close range. Bitch.
I can already tell you what I'm doing with Vhalantru for my go.
You can
Something
move
I
the
didn't
swarm
see
up to.
before.
Actually, no. It says you can move the. Okay, she can move the swarm 40 feet as a move action. Oh, okay. So that's what she does. She casts Swarm of Fangs. It's thousands of animated flying teeth. And a temper by temper
force
few.
damage. I read this spell before.
No, it doesn't do force damage. It's just 2d6.
So it counts as force. It works against.
Counts as force.
It does. It works against.
No, you think of the other spell. You think of Spirit Jaws. This one's not a force spell.
Doesn't it summon a swarm of like force piranhas? And they like attack you?
You're thinking of another spell.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's a Pathfinder spell.
Never mind. I know one I'm talking about. This 3.5.
2d6
It summons
damage.
like it's in the spell compendium. It's a bunch of like piranhas, and they're like made out of force. They follow you around, fucking.
Oh, and a bitch has damage reduction. Well, she did 1 point.
Alright, man.
Alrighty. How long does it last? 1 round per level.